career that spans nearly 20 years, the recipient of this award tonight has cut through narratives and form that distract us from hidden truths. Ladies and gentlemen, an inspiration to us all, Catherine Ravenscroft.
Talk to me about kind of just following Alfonso into this new territory. I mean, new territory for both of you, a TV series, a new kind of format, and you use the word dangerous, but you and him, you kind of embraced it. Why?
I mean, I'd been a huge admirer of Alfonso's for a long time, and we'd met tangentially, but never really seriously. And then he called and said that he was going to make a serialized film, is how he described it to me, in 7 parts. And would I be part of it? And so he said, I don't want to tell you anything about the script before you read it, but just once you've read it, get back to me. And it was one of those ones that I, like the audience, I think, made a whole series of judgments about the character that he asked me to play. So halfway through, I literally chucked it away. I went, I don't even know. How can I play that? I don't know what to do with that, and it's so judgmental, and then I called him and he said, please keep reading, and I kept reading to the end, and then I was so confounded and confronted by the judgments that I had, the easy, ignorant judgments that I had made.
That's spectacular, because my next question is about, I think, how this explores how easy we are to make those assumptions, to make these judgments. And even you as a woman reading that character, you fell in with that.
We're invited to I think in life and in art, to make judgments very quickly with very little information. And it's very confronting that when you think that you're a well-read, well-rounded, open-hearted individual, and you find out maybe you're not so much. And so I thought, I'm really interested. Obviously, I was going to do it anyway because Alfonso was directing it, but I thought this would be a really exciting endeavor. And I wasn't yet sure how much of the younger character I was going to play, and so that was a kind of a dance. But it really felt like it was a daily kind of, we're going out to sort of battle with the idea of playing with narrative and playing with form. And it was a real privilege, actually, to be invited on that departure for him.
She needed to suffer, as I had.
What was it like working when you finally got to the point to be able to be talking, in a lot of dialogue with Kevin Kline?
Look, I've admired Kevin Kline for so long, and he's such a versatile actor, and he's always so buoyant and funny and witty, but he's so stripped back in the series. I think people will be really surprised by his work and reminded of what a great actor he is. And we have a large chunk together at the end, which I really relished.
I wonder if you connected with Catherine or the ideas that this series explores, in that there's the Cate that we know, that is this projected image, that is this thing that is out there, and then there's you. And so it must be an interesting, I guess, existence in that we all, as viewers, as audience, as fans, only know a part of you, but then there's also your internal self.
Yes, I mean, I don't think you have to be an actor to experience that sort of dislocation of understanding of who one might be. I think that the confronting thing in the series is it's how well do you know your partner, how well do you know yourself, how much have we hidden and repressed of our own lives in order to deal with the present moment. And we, as a mother, you're a different person than you are as a partner, as you are in the workplace. And we get very attached to our identity being a kind of a moldable, presentable, solid thing, whereas I think our identity is much, much more fluid than that.
The world needs to know the truth.